just what is going on in South Korea right now. I mean, I know you all have been seeing TikTok videos and Instagram posts about the military martial law. What exactly does it mean? Where did it start from? When I tell you, when I got deep into the story and got to understand why this would happen, it was like a literal K-drama playing on, and I'm like, what? This is like real life. Let me give you guys an inches. Also, everything going to be said in this video are strictly things I got from online research. So everything said in this video is things strictly gotten from videos and online information that are made public to individuals. So South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol seemed to treat a declaration of martial law as if it were a light switch, flipping it on at 11 p.m. Tuesday, only to be unanimously rebuked in an emergency session of the country's parliament just 2 hours later. It took him about 3 hours from that point to accept defeat and announce that he was lifting the martial law order. Some people were saying they literally just slept and woke up and they were hearing that this happened that same night. And what happened? Literally, the president announced martial law, and so literally it was military takeover. And this haven't happened in South Korea in over 40 years.
I also thought, this is such a national shame.
A
standoff developed in front of the parliament as protesters tried to prevent soldiers from entering the building. Army helicopters landed on the roof and troops forced entry, seemingly in a bid to prevent lawmakers from getting inside. But with the help of citizens, 190 lawmakers managed to get in and hold an extraordinary session. In a vote, they unanimously rejected Yoon's declaration and demanded that martial law be lifted.
And so the militaries were out, people burst into different protests. You could see videos on TikTok, posts were being made on Instagram. I want to tell you guys the story I found out about what led up to the president's decision of this. So this is a story involving Christian Dior bag and spring onions. Lots of spring onions. So here's the story. South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol. So he's been president since 2022, right? And apparently the opposition losing bag game was just a little, and so Lee Jae-myung felt a little, like he didn't lose to a lot. The opposition is like really strong. So Lee Jae-myung actually survived an assassination attack this year, January. And a man walked up, according to the crowd, like asking for an autograph, took out a knife and stabbed Lee Jae-myung, and it was an emergency. They had to rush him in. He survived, but like, wow. So when the president went on this visit to like a supermarket, a grocery store, he picked up a spring onions, and he's like it's expensive, and the video is up on the internet, and it went viral. People were like, oh, it's just like Tinubu going to the market and picking up a yam, like, oh, this yam is expensive. Like, don't you know it's expensive? Apparently there was a whole subsidy thing that went on in South Korea, so price of products literally was skyrocketing, food was being expensive. I mean, literally just like, hey, people were like, oh, he's so out of touch, he doesn't even know that things are expensive, basically. So like, people were like, okay, his offhand comments were like, he's so out of touch with reality. So the opposition during election now, you could see them with literally spring onions, literally saying, oh, we're not out of touch, like spring onions became a thing, lots and lots and lots and lots of spring onions. Apparently, the First Lady of South Korea was secretly filmed accepting a Christian Dior bag. And in South Korea, I think there is a law that says if you're in the presidency or in power, you cannot accept a gift of anything of more than $750 in value, like $750. You cannot accept something more, and a Christian Dior bag cost more than that. So she was caught in a secret camera accepting a Christian Dior bag. So like, it was a whole thing. They were trying to impeach the president for that. So the president has had a lot of impeachment requests coming up lately, and like ever since, because he's very unpopular, if you understand me. The president accused the opposition of spiraling the case with the First Lady and the Christian Dior bag, basically saying the opposition was trying to use that to impeach him. So listen to this video this TikToker had to say.
We've just witnessed possibly the stupidest political maneuver a sitting president could have ever made. So like I said, President Yoon declared martial law in Korea because the parliament is controlled by the opposition, and he doesn't like that. Well, guess what? Under Article 77, Section 5 of the Constitution, the president is required to lift martial law upon request by Parliament based on a majority vote. And this was something that was built in because in the past, Korean dictators would abuse martial law whenever they didn't like the parliament. So essentially, this clause transferred the power of martial law over to the parliament. And in the opening hours, President Yoon tried to secure the parliament. Special forces arrived to basically shut the parliament down because President Yoon knew they would try to hold this vote. Now, I want to praise the unsung heroes here, the parliamentary staff, the members of parliament, and their staff who were at the parliament at the time of the announcement of martial law and prevented the military from entering and securing the parliament for a total shutout. They formed human walls and sprayed the soldiers with fire extinguishers, because we have no idea what could have happened if the military successfully managed to shut down the parliament and tried to prevent this vote from happening. Anyways, they held that vote. 190 MPs managed to assemble at parliament, and all of them voted to end martial law. Now, it's not over yet. Yoon must formally declare the lift of martial law for it to end, but this was so stupid. Like, he's finished. Even his own party is against him. Thousands are in front of parliament protesting, demanding Yoon's arrest. So hopefully, on to impeachment.
The story goes that even in Yoon Suk-yeol's political party, like, not a lot of people support him, and so he's feeling more like in a minority. Like, he's more like a lone man in, you know, the crazy world of politics, apparently, according to this newscast I saw, because I've been seeing a lot of news channels. Like, I literally went to American news channel this morning. So because of oppositions in the parliament, it posed like a threat to his powers, and it's believed that the opposition in the parliament were infiltrated by North Koreans. So let's play the president's speech.
저는 북한 공산 세력의 위협으로부터 자유 대한민국을 수호하고 우리 국민의 자유와 행복을 약탈하고 있는 파렴치한 종북 반국가 세력들을 일거에 척결하고 자유 헌정 질서를 지키기 위해 비상계엄을 선포합니다. 저는 이 비상계엄을 통해 망국의 나락으로 떨어지고 있는 자유 대한민국을 재건하고 지켜낼 것입니다. 이를 위해 저는 지금까지 폐악질을 일삼은 망국의 원흉 반국가 세력을 반드시 척결하겠습니다.
Now, these are some of my thoughts that I deduced. The president is trying to accuse the opposition of trying to destroy the country from within, turning the country into a drug haven, and undermining public safety, and literally turning the state into a state of chaos. I don't know what happened that made the president to literally just give this order in the middle of the night. I don't know what has happened. I don't know anything. These are all speculations from internet, and everything I said can be backtracked to the simple internet search. But like I don't know. I just hope this doesn't happen, because there's so many people are panicking literally on TikTok. People were likening this situation to the K-drama Youth of May, because like the storyline and this whole military thing, I don't know what's going on, but Ji-hoon says it's fine. So yeah, I guess we'll just leave it at that. So thank you guys for watching another video of mine. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for supporting me. 감사합니다.